the whole system is in trouble.
In a world of economic uncertainties, Robert Kiyosaki's insights stand as a beacon. Keep watching to the end of the video to see why the USA collapse will be far worse than you think. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. As dawn breaks, there's an eerie silence, a deceptive tranquility that masks the turbulence ahead. The USA, once a powerhouse of economic might, now stands at a precipice, much like the calm shores unaware of the looming tsunami. Robert Kiyosaki has often likened this deceptive peace to the quiet moments before a storm hits. Markets seem stable, investments appear to flourish, and the average American believes in the dream of endless prosperity. But beneath this serene facade, the undercurrents of financial instability are brewing, threatening to disrupt the very core of the nation. It's a scenario many choose to ignore, but as Kiyosaki warns, it's the calm before the storm that's most treacherous. Every great structure, from ancient pyramids to modern skyscrapers, relies on a solid foundation. The USA, with its rich history and dynamic economy, was no different. Built on principles of freedom, innovation, and enterprise, it soared to unparalleled heights. But as Robert Kiyosaki has persistently pointed out, even the mightiest can falter when their base weakens. Over the years, cracks have appeared in the American economic foundation. Unsustainable debts, over-reliance on fragile markets, and a widening wealth gap have slowly but surely eroded the bedrock. The very institutions and systems that once held the nation's dreams are now its potential downfall. As these foundations crumble, the repercussions aren't just financial. They touch every facet of American life, from education to healthcare, from job security to retirement plans. Kiyosaki's message is clear. A house built on sand cannot stand, and it's high time we recognize the shifting sands beneath us. Wealth, in its shimmering allure, has often been likened to a mirage, tantalizingly close yet ever elusive. Robert Kiyosaki has long cautioned against mistaking appearance for reality. The USA, with its gleaming cities and soaring stock markets, projects an image of affluence. But how much of this is genuine prosperity, and how much mere illusion? The era of fake money, as Kiyosaki terms it, has seen an explosion of credit, with people living beyond their means and nations drowning in debt.
My biggest concern is that inflation is now systemic.
This artificial inflation of assets, from real estate bubbles to overvalued stocks, masks the underlying vulnerabilities. The true wealth of a nation isn't just in its GDP or stock indices, it's in the financial literacy of its people, the sustainability of its policies, and the resilience of its systems. As the curtain lifts on this grand spectacle, the challenge is to discern the real from the mirage, the substance from the shadow. There's a simple yet profound principle in physics. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. In the intricate dance of economics, this principle manifests as the domino effect. Robert Kiyosaki often speaks of the interconnectedness of financial systems. When one piece falls, it sets off a chain reaction, toppling others in its wake. The USA, with its vast and complex economy, is not immune to this phenomenon. A single market crash can ripple through sectors. A bank's failure can shake the confidence of investors globally, and a nation's debt can impact the world's financial equilibrium. It's a delicate balance where minor tremors can lead to major quakes. As Kiyosaki warns, it's not just about one failing component, it's about the cascading consequences that follow. In this intricate web, understanding the potential sequences and preparing for the aftershocks becomes crucial. For when dominoes start to fall, they spare none in their path. History, with its cyclical rhythm, often whispers warnings to those willing to listen. Robert Kiyosaki, with his astute observations, has been one such voice in the wilderness, signaling the red flags in the American economic landscape. Yet, as is often the case, these cautionary tales have been overshadowed by the allure of short-term gains and immediate gratifications. The decline of the middle class, the precariousness of the gig economy, and the silent erosion of purchasing power have all been telltale signs. But in the cacophony of booming markets and media euphoria, these signals were brushed aside. Kiyosaki's message has been consistent: to not be seduced by the siren song of false prosperity. For in ignoring these warning signs, we risk being caught unprepared for the storms ahead. It's a lesson in vigilance, in understanding that the true cost of ignorance is often paid in hindsight. In the face of impending storms, preparation becomes the beacon of hope. Robert Kiyosaki's teachings have consistently emphasized the importance of readiness, not just in finances but in mindset and approach. The USA, while grappling with economic uncertainties, has the power to pivot, to adapt, and to emerge stronger. But this requires foresight and proactive measures. Diversifying investments, enhancing financial literacy, and building resilient systems are the keystones of this preparation. Kiyosaki often speaks of the value of knowledge in these turbulent times. It's not merely about predicting the future, but about equipping oneself for its many possibilities. As the clouds gather, the question isn't whether the storm will hit, but how well we are prepared to weather it. Amidst the darkest clouds, there often emerges a silver lining, a glimmer of hope that promises a brighter tomorrow. Robert Kiyosaki, despite his stark warnings, has always believed in the resilience and potential of the American spirit. Every crisis, he posits, carries with it seeds of opportunity. The impending economic challenges, while daunting, also present a chance for reinvention and growth. It's an opportunity to reevaluate outdated systems, to foster innovation, and to build a more equitable and sustainable future. Kiyosaki often speaks of the lessons embedded in adversities, the wisdom that arises from challenges. For the USA, this could be a moment of profound transformation, a chance to redefine its economic narrative. As we navigate these tumultuous times, Kiyosaki's optimism serves as a reminder that even in the darkest hours, there's potential for dawn. It's a call to embrace change, to seek the silver lining, and to chart a path towards renewal. As we stand at this critical juncture, Robert Kiyosaki's voice resonates with urgency and conviction. This isn't just another economic prediction, it's a heartfelt plea to every American to recognize the gravity of our situation, to not be lulled into complacency by fleeting comforts. The choices we make today will shape our nation's destiny for generations to come. Kiyosaki implores us to act with foresight, to prioritize long-term stability over short-term gains, and to remember the collective strength that has always defined the American spirit. In this pivotal moment, his message is clear. Let us come together, armed with knowledge and purpose, to forge a future that honors the dreams and aspirations of every citizen. In the intricate tapestry of history, moments of challenge have often been turning points, shaping nations and their destinies. As Robert Kiyosaki